Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Adam London, Director of the Kent County Health Department. Across the state of Michigan yesterday, there was a report of 29,263 positive cases of COVID-19, which is an increase of 1,204 over the previous day. And the state did pass the 2,000 mark for deaths, with 2,093 deaths. Here in Kent County, as of this morning, we're at 407 positive cases of COVID-19. And sadly, we did have 3 additional deaths since yesterday, bringing our total to 20 deaths here in Kent County. Now, we're hearing some people say, what's the big deal? These seem to be small numbers. We've flattened the curve. The problem is largely solved, isn't it? And I want to be very clear that that's not the case. While we are flattening the curve, we've suppressed it a great deal. And I think that here in Kent County, you all have done a tremendous job of suppressing this curve, preventing illness, and limiting the number of deaths. It's had a huge difference. But to be clear, coronavirus is still exacting a pretty extreme toll every day here in Kent County and across the nation. I want to give you something to think about. For the longest time, heart disease and cancer have been the top 2 killers of people in the United States. On an average day in the United States, heart disease claims 1,774 people. Cancer claims the lives of 1,641 people on an average day. Yesterday, in the United States, across the country, there were 2,395 deaths associated with COVID-19. Yesterday, COVID-19 was the #1 killer of Americans, and I'm sure the case will be the same today and many days to come. Some people say, well, this is a short-term problem and it's going to go away soon. I hope that's the case. I really do. And it's very true that on January 1st, there were no COVID-19 deaths in the United States, and today there will be over 2,000 of them. Keep in mind, however, that this rate of death is happening with all of these restrictions in place. And we know we need to lighten some of these restrictions to get the economy going again. So what's that going to do to the number of deaths going forward? We just don't know, but I do know it's a serious issue. It's not going away today or tomorrow, and it's something that everyone needs to appreciate as a very serious issue and a very serious threat to all Americans. Which brings me to another question that we hear, and that is, what's the big deal? It's just mostly affecting older people or the most vulnerable people. And I'll be very clear. Here in Kent County, we reject that thinking completely. Every life is precious to us here in Kent County, regardless of age, regardless of how weak or how strong an individual is. Everyone is deserving of protection, and that's what we're working to do here at the Kent County Health Department. Now, we know that coronavirus is a serious issue, and we also know that the economy is a serious issue. We're trying to approach these 2 problems at the same time. And to that end, we did make a change today that I want to let you know about. Restaurants, every year their license renewal is due on April 30th. Those licenses expire, and those restaurant owners are required to turn in a new license application along with a fee for this coming year's license. Well, what we've done is we are extending the due date for the fee for those license renewals. So if you are a restaurant owner and you haven't turned in your license renewal form and your fee yet, and if you can't afford the fee right now, what I'm asking you to do is please turn in the application now before the end of this month, and we'll send you an invoice, and you'll have until August 31st to pay the remainder of that fee. So I hope that helps. I know every year a number of restaurants really struggle to get that fee paid on time, and this is not the time to hurt a struggling industry with fees that some people can't afford. So again, get us that license renewal application form as soon as possible by the end of this month. And if you can't afford the fee, we'll get you an invoice, and you'll have until August 31st to pay that fee. I'm Dr. Adam London with the Kent County Health Department, encouraging you, stay positive and stay heroic. Thank you.